Pahlavi text translated by E.W. West, Part 3, Sandar, Chapter 58, Clarendon, Oxford University Press, 1885. 1. The 58th subject is this, that it is ever necessary that those of the good religion should make an effort that they may celebrate a ceremony for their living souls. 2. For the soul for which they have celebrated a ceremony, just as much good work as it then becomes each year, it is twice as much good work the second year. 3. So that, in this manner, the merit of the ceremony for the living soul is increasing just so much every year, while the man is living. 4. And after that, this also occurs, that if at the time when that person becomes an immortal soul, there be no one at hand, Srosh, being the angel, when the ceremony for the living soul is celebrated, Srosh, the righteous, receives the soul by himself, and is keeping watch over it during the 3 days, and does not forsake it, so that no danger or harm happens to it. 5. At the 4th night he is a helper, with the angel Russian at the Kinvad bridge, while they make up its account and reckoning, and it goes to its own place. 6. And this ceremony for the living soul is appointed for the reason that, just in the manner that, when an infant becomes separated from the mother, a midwife, Qabalat, is necessary for it, so that they may keep watch over it, and just in the manner that she takes up the infant from the ground, and at the time when it is born, it is ever necessary that there be a woman present, Hazarat, are they may perform work for the infant at the time fit for the demon. In the same manner, when the soul is becoming separated from the body, it is like an infant, Tifl, and does not know any way to its place. 7. When they celebrate a ceremony for the living soul, and have propitiated the righteous Srosh becomes like the midwife, so that he receives that soul by himself, and keeps watch that it is out of the hands of a Harmon and the demons. 8. When they do not celebrate a ceremony for the soul when living, but after that the priests perform it before Srosh, it is like that which occurs when a woman brings forth a child, and after that they set her before the midwife. 9. And it happens that, while someone is coming in who takes up that child and wraps it up, it has perished. 10. Therefore, as she does the needful, which they should do earlier by the hand of someone, in the same manner it becomes incumbent on every one to celebrate a ceremony for his own living soul, so that it may be free, Iman, from these misfortunes. 11. And that, if his decease occurs in any place where there may be no one who will celebrate a ceremony for his soul, since a ceremony for the living soul is celebrated, there are no arrears for him, and he is free. 12. And in many things, it is that ceremony for the living soul which is expedient, especially in these times when the priests have remained few in number, and when it is celebrated by one's own hands, it is a great duty. In the same manner, it makes it incumbent on everyone. So as important as it is to die recognized by a spiritual community and they do your rites and all that, you should be doing things for yourselves beforehand. And verse 6 had a difficulty other than the ha-zarat, pronunciation of that word, at a time fit for the demon. So whatever evil is the case, it's addressed specifically in its terms, right? Or in terms related to it, or believed to be related to it at least. B29 has for every time that they have celebrated a ceremony for the living soul, instead of for which they have celebrated a ceremony. In verse 2, Srosh, Simuk, chapter 2, verse 115, the 3 days when it's supposed to stay near the body, the day of the good thought, the good word, and the good deed. The 4th day is the one of the good religion, by the way. And the 4th night with the Russian, B29 adds, and the angel Meher, Simuk, chapter 2, verse 118 and 119. LP and B29 have merely, and she takes it up, instead of she takes it up, the infant. And in verse 8, after that, LP adds, it is necessary that woman brings forth a child. LP adds, they make no inquiry, talab, about it before her. And B29 adds, this also happens at the beginning of verse 11, and this also happens that.